This video is brought to you by StoneAgeGamer.com. It's where you can go to pick up the new power-based mini converter. It's where you can play Sega Master System games on any Genesis model. So check out StoneAgeGamer.com, link below. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is John with Gamester81.com. This episode I'll be reviewing the newest NES clone, and that is called the Gamerz Tek 8-bit entertainment system. This just came out recently. It retails anywhere from $17.99 up to $24.99, which is actually a pretty good deal for this. So really $25 at the most, not a bad deal. In Canada, it's a little bit more. It ranges from $29.99 to $34.99, excuse me. So anywhere from $30 to $35 up in Canada. So I think the reason for the upcharge in Canada, unfortunately, is just the shipping costs, the exchange rate for dollars, of course. But overall, it's not a bad deal. I'm not sure if this plays Famicom games yet, so I'm going to test this out, see if it does play any Famicom games. I don't know at this point. What I like about the box so far, from what I see, is it actually looks like NES system. It looks like the artwork kind of looks like what you'd see on the classic action set, which is pretty sweet. And the controllers are like the standard NES controllers that you'd see with the original console deck, not the dog bone controllers that you'd see later on, which a lot of clone consoles have. Notice right away the start and reset buttons are in the front, not on top. It's got a nice little ridged area here too in the top, kind of makes it look like the original NES console. It's a pretty hefty system. How this actually came to be is actually there's a local game store where I live called Fallout Games. There's several locations in the Phoenix, Arizona area. And the owner, I've gotten to know him pretty well, and he actually produced this console. He's making it available online for anyone who wants to purchase it, of course, and then it will be available at retail shops too for wholesale. So if you have a business you want to sell these, they're available for wholesale. I'll put a link to Gamerz Tek website below. I'll put a link to their eBay store as well. You guys check it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an unboxing, show you what's included, and of course I'm going to show you some gameplay and my final thoughts about the Gamerz Tek 8-bit entertainment system. Thanks for watching. Okay, so here is a closer look at the 8-bit entertainment system by Gamerz Tek. And like I said before, I like the look of the box. It makes it look like the old action set, pretty cool. It does come with the standard Super Nintendo controllers, as I also mentioned before. Flashback to the bygone age is kind of slogan there. Here is the back, and here is the hookup. And it's got the standard AV cable out, your power connector, two controllers, pretty basic, pretty standard. Looks like the instructions here are on the back of the box. Okay, let's open this up. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so here's what comes in the box. Now I know what you guys are thinking. There are a ton of clone consoles out there for the NES. Why should I get this one? Well, I think the price is definitely right, being, you know, anywhere from $25 or less. And it can play actually some games that some other NES consoles can't play. So those games include Castlevania 3 will work on this, Gauntlet, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the Dragon Warrior series. They're all going to work on this, which other NES clones they may not. So just keep that in mind. Here are the controllers. Look and feel just like the original NES controllers. I'm also going to test these and see if they work on a normal NES system. My guess would be that they would, but I'm going to test and find out just in case. Here it comes with your AC adapter and some AV. It's got the yellow and white only, no red. Here's the console. Okay, you got an indicator light here on the left. You also have where the controllers. Looks like another NES clone console. It's by Yubo. I forget what the name of that's called, but it's a little different. That actually has the start and reset here on the top. This is in the front, kind of like the normal NES. And then it's got this ridge here, as I mentioned before, makes it look like an NES. And then here's the back, the AV cable right here, and your AC adapter would go here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in, see how it works with some games. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Appreciate you guys liking this video, of course. Let's take a closer look. So in conclusion, what do I think about the 8-bit entertainment system by Gamerz Tek? Overall, it's not a bad system. I think the price is certainly priced right for sure. I'll put a link to their eBay store in case you guys are interested in getting one. Just want to remind you guys, this will not work on any PAL region games, unfortunately, and this will not actually read any Famicom cartridges because it doesn't have the adapter. Now, if you have a Famicom adapter, it could probably work. It's just the pins, it's not the right size for the pins are here. So it will only work on basically NTSC Nintendo games. What's the benefit of having this clone console over a normal NES system? Well, first off, I can tell you right now, the NES system I have is about 30 years old, and it takes a little while for the cartridges to, I need to replace the pin connector for the cartridges because it takes a while for the games to read on it. Whereas this, you plug in the games, it read right away. I know one biggest thing is people talk about the grip, how tight is the grip on the cartridges to the system. Not too bad, you know, I've definitely seen worse clones. You definitely need two hands to get the cartridge out of the system. This does kind of look like a Retron 1, but the power and reset buttons are in the front, not the top. It's a pretty lightweight system, and I think overall it's a pretty good one. Compared to graphically and audio-wise, compared to a normal NES, graphically, you know, it's a little better. I don't know if you guys noticed when you just saw the side-by-side comparison. Actually, the graphics are a little brighter. The colors are a little brighter, which is a good thing. As far as the audio, I didn't really notice anything significantly huge difference between this and the normal NES. Like I said before, there's a few handful of games that will not work on this. However, compared to a Retron 1 or the Yubo system clone, this actually will read a lot more games than that. So it's not perfect, 100% compatibility, but it will work. Also, guys, want to let you guys know, it will also work with homebrew games. That's a good thing, absolutely. It will not work with flash cartridges, so it will not work with cartridges that have an SD card that you can put ROMs in. It will not read that. I tried it, doesn't work. So that's kind of a downside of it, whereas a normal NES will read those cards. So obviously there's pros and cons. I do also want to let you guys know regarding the controller. I think the controller is definitely a lot better than other clone console controllers. I did notice, I did have an issue with controller playing Contra. And what was happening was in Contra, I was trying to push down and my character would keep going forward and he would go, you know, I'd end up dying. I did switch controllers. I put in the second controller because it does come with two. I didn't have that issue, so I'm thinking that maybe it's just that one controller issue. It's not necessarily all controllers are like that, so maybe it's just that one controller I got. But I do want to give you guys a heads up, be honest with you guys, that I did experience some control issues in that regard regarding the D-pad. Overall, I think this is a pretty good, solid system for the price. It's definitely nice to be able to play games right away off the bat, and graphically, you know, visually it doesn't look that much different. Audio-wise, didn't notice anything different. Maybe you guys noticed something different, but I certainly didn't. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys want to stay in touch, you can certainly follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'll put links below, as well as my website, Gamester81.com. And guys, as always, I appreciate you guys liking this video. Thank you for subscribing, and please leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this system as well. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. Happy gaming.